Who's heard of Spring integration? Different project? Okay. So we talk about enterprise integration patterns in Java, and we talk about things like Spring integration or maybe Camel, so different projects. And in Spring 4.0, what we've done is we've taken some of the core concepts from Spring integration and moved them into the core framework. This resides in a new org Spring Framework messaging module, or Spring-messaging. And later versions of Spring integration will actually rely on this, correct? Right? 4, okay, so upcoming. Again, pulled out of Spring integration, changed slightly in some cases, but basically stays the same with core message and channel abstractions. So can we talk like pipes and filters, pipes being channels, things like that, and the messages, things we're sending along between clients and servers. Next up is the topic of WebSockets. Who's used WebSockets? Anyone? 2 guys at the front? Okay, so very cutting edge. There is full-blown support for that in Spring 4.0. I'll just briefly touch on this if you're interested in more. There are several presentations by Ross and Soyanchev and some blogs as well. So there's a wealth of information out there. Basically in Spring 4.0, what we have is a new endpoint model that's analogous to the @controller model that you've seen before with Spring MVC, but for WebSocket endpoints. And of course, support for the standards. So JSR 356 is the standard for WebSockets in Java. But in addition to that, Spring provides support for SockJS and Stomp, so simple text-oriented messaging protocol, allowing you to use WebSockets with some fallback modes in case your browsers or servers aren't supporting, or your browser isn't supporting the WebSocket protocol. And you can implement these endpoints using generic messaging patterns. So that's why we pulled out basically these core messaging components from Spring integration, put them in core Spring, and then this WebSocket support actually relies on that core messaging.